All right, y'all. Oprah does it again, honey. Everybody's still talking about Oprah Winfrey and her generous donation that she gave over this past weekend. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Oprah donated $1 million to the United Negro College Fund, y'all. Now, they're saying she made the generous contribution over the weekend, surprising organizers, y'all, who were only expecting a $500,000 donation from the media mogul. So people excited about it. They're saying, boom! The awesomeness that is at Oprah just matched the $1 million that was raised during the UNCF Charlotte Maya Angelou Women Who Lead Luncheon. Now, they said, yes, now over $2 million was raised, y'all, to support the HBCUs this afternoon. Peep this, y'all. They're saying, hashtag UNCF, hashtag Black Girl Magic, y'all, hashtag Oprah.
Wow,
Isn't that
that's
nice, y'all? Yeah. She gave $1 million, which is, if they only was expecting $500,000, and she gave the whole
that's
$1 million.
a nickel for her.
Rick, I wasn't saying nothing. Yes,
but she'll probably go and think about it and give some more if she, or probably give something every year. So
yeah, exactly. But
if she started giving out a lot of money like that, then everybody expecting her.
Expecting.
So yeah, then we glad she gave that. What did you give?
That's right, honey. I gave my talent and tithes.
Your 10%.
That's right.
Amen.
Yes, what I gave Ricky. What you gave out of the weekend? What you gave from the weekend?
I'm a lifetime member of the NAACP.
Oh, so they just draft your checking account?
Absolutely.
You better keep it full.
Going on.
Keep it full.
Not going on.
His bank account like his credit card. Y'all so disrespectful. I already feel y'all energy today.
Yes, Jesus, yes.
The Lord told me I was up against something this morning. Walked up the steps and came in.
You sound stuffy.
I have a cold. I'm finna get some Flonase in a minute.
There you go. The color today, y'all, is cardboard. On the high end, you say cardboard, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. Head crack. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors, y'all, are definitely being solicited for one of our favorite members. We love this woman on the morning show. And, she's been around for quite a while, honey, Miss Stacey Dash. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, y'all, but they're saying that... Don't we like Stacey Dash? She's Damon Dash's cousin. She played in Clueless, and she was a beautiful, and still is a beautiful actress today, and she's done great things for the world. But now, y'all, she's soliciting prayer, Ricky, from us and all the world. Now, it's been reported that Stacey had to call 911 the other night, y'all, claiming that her husband, honey, put her in a chokehold, Ricky. They say when the cops came out, they said they observed scratches on her husband, Jeffrey Marty's arm, y'all. And then they said, honey, statements went on that Stacey said that his children, y'all, his 14, 15, and 10-year-old kids, y'all, went on to say, honey, that they daddy coached them to say these things. And he called her all kind of bees and everything, the children. So here's what Stacey had to say about that.
We were all arguing. I asked his daughter to get out of my face because she was in my face. I pushed her back. He put me into a chokehold. No? Do you want to see the marks on my neck?
He did that. And Ricky, I would have never thought a white man would do that to a beautiful black woman. But, I guess everybody's acting up nowadays and stuff because, she married him, honey. They've been married now for almost less than a year. He's an attorney, and she was in love with him. But, he did some real bad things to her. But they put her in jail. Isn't that sad?
And they put her in jail?
They put Miss Dash in jail. They said, girl, you got to go to jail. Because, honey, he said she scratched him.
And she work at Fox News.
I know, and I would have never thought that, especially with her being a Fox News person. You would think that they would have her back, but they put this girl in jail. So, honey, we got to pray for Stacey that she get out of jail, y'all. And, nothing really happened real bad for her. But they said this is her fourth husband. So, yeah, she's a commentator for Fox News, like you just said. So,
is she on husband number 4?
On number 4. So that means, honey, it's just
might mean it might be you.
No, it's just she just can't find a good man, Ricky.
Oh, whatever.
Is that what it is?
She can't find a good.
No, that ain't what it is.
Still over there taking up for Donald Trump. It's gonna be hard to find somebody that ain't gonna show you.
Hello, thank you.
But he's a Caucasian man. I would have never thought, that a Caucasian man would choke Stacey.
Where do you think the wrestling moves came from? Watching Roddy Piper.
I guess so.
Superfly Snooker.
Yes. Or somebody say white women say white men are worse than black men, and that's a fact. Oh, okay, then thank you for telling me that on social media. But let's keep Stacey lifted up in our prayers, y'all, Ricky, that everything goes well. But that's something too. When you marry these men, honey, and they got children, no, sir, honey. The children will take up for the daddy too, honey.
Stacey been kicked out the sorority, honey.
Really?
Yes.
From what? From the Africans in America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't black no more.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna pray. All right, speaking of kicking out sorority, y'all, some more news, y'all, honey, going on, honey, with Miss Nicole Murphy and her that little affair she had with Layla Rashawn's husband.
Please,
Now,
Lord.
yes, now they're saying, sources are saying, y'all, that Nicole Murphy paid the paparazzi. They say she paid the paparazzi to take those photos. They say, but she planned this for like 4 months and paid them way before. Now, they're saying they also were told y'all that before the photos went public, they were saying that the photos were sent to Antoine Fuquan's family. Now, they're saying his 15-year-old and his 17-year-old honey are said to be devastated and embarrassed by the scandal. Now, they're saying y'all that Nicole was indeed a family friend, even though she said she wasn't, and their families would celebrate birthdays together when the kids were younger. Now, they're saying that Layla is choosing to keep quiet, y'all, and to focus on the welfare of her kids, even though they're saying that Nicole had been taunting her through mutual friends. Now, this is the deal.
Wow.
Now, this is what they're saying. Now, and I kind of think about this. They're saying that Layla Rashawn had prominent roles in 2 of Eddie Murphy's biggest films, starring as Sunshine, honey, and a.k.a. Lady Heroin in Harlem Nights, and as a girl who had the almost perfect feet in Boomerang. Now, some people are saying, y'all, allegedly, that maybe Eddie and Layla was doing something when Eddie and Nicole was married, and Nicole could never get over that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, think
Wouldn't
about
that be
it.
something?
That would be
Yeah,
something.
because Honey Sunshine and Boomerang, she had them bad feet, but she was bad back then.
Yes, she
for
was,
real.
baby. Miss Layla was the ha-ha back then.
She was.
She's still the ha-ha.
No, well, she ain't the
She ain't the
ha-ha-ha.
ha-ha no more.
She ain't the ha-ha-ha like she was back then, honey. And, baby, and Hippo,
Your ass screaming on this mic, you scared me.
Oh, so it's like revenge or
it's like
something, huh?
revenge, baby. So they say Miss Nicole
I don't
honey, could
believe that.
never get.
I don't
Ricky, I
believe
believe
that.
it. I
Really,
believe it.
Gary?
Yeah, come on. Hell, Layla, I mean, Nicole was at home. You remember, we didn't even know who the hell Nicole was back in the day because Eddie kept her really on lockdown. She ain't never made no appearances, honey. And, honey, Miss Layla Rashawn, honey, was the ha-ha back then, and she was in 2 of his movies. This girl at home having all them damn babies. They say, okay, chick, now it's my turn. So you just never know.
Wow, Gary.
There could be
about
something
it.
to that.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Could be. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Black women are not vindictive.
Shoot.
No, they
I almost
not.
cussed, boy. I almost cussed.
Okay, honey. So Poe, I feel so bad for Poe Nicole, honey. Bless her soul, she had all them babies for Eddie, and look, she still got kicked out. And, honey, now Layla, honey, gained a few pounds, honey, and got her a rich husband. So I guess Miss Nicole said, I'll get you back, niece. Honey, now she...
I would hope that's not the case. For real.
I would hope it's not the case either, but you know, where there's a smoke,
Gary, don't
there's
you
some
know?
fire.
Just call her and ask her.
Who? Miss Nicole?
Get a number from Tisha Campbell.
Yeah, I am. And Tisha going to be on Unsung, so I got to call Tisha. Yep, so we're going to see, honey, what's really going on. So
You
that's
got
just-
everybody's number. You can call the folks and ask them what happened.
Yeah, because Nicole talk, honey, because she don't mind talking right now. So I'm going to do that, honey.
You
so
friends
we
with her
can-
too, right?
Who, Nicole?
Nicole.
No, I'm friends through a friend that's a friend.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Okay. So, all
But
right.
you
So
get
let's.
caught up in that web of missing women.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, honey. Ricky,
Don't
like,
let
give me all
Ricky
that milk.
lead you to that water.
Yeah,
honey.
leave me.
Oh,
That's
Brad,
why.
stop being that.
They make me
That
drink
water
it.
contaminated,
It's
baby.
contaminated,
Yes,
baby,
Lord.
honey. Yeah,
Don't do it.
No, sir. All right, the color today, y'all, is cardboard. On the hand, you say cardboard. On the low, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today, honey.
Cardboard.
Cardboard.
You really put a lot of evidence in that color today. Cardboard, Gary.
Yeah. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And
Good
here's
morning
what's
to
happening.
you.
Yes, Ricky, it's a beautiful day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. ATL actress, y'all, Miss Malika Hogg, y'all. She announced recently, y'all, that she was pregnant with her first child over the weekend, and people are assuming, y'all, that the baby may have been for her ex-rapper boyfriend, O.T. Genesis. Is it Genesis? Genesis, honey, was the father, but she said, wait a minute, boo. She said, well, not so damn fast, honey. They say she reached out to People magazine to say, first of all, honey, she chose not to disclose the name of her unborn child's father, and otherwise, honey, candid interview about her pregnancy, she said she ain't telling nobody who the baby is. People saying, y'all, that the baby might be for Rob Kardashian.
How?
Well, you know,
What?
that's all part of that clique. You know, they all been good friends for a while now. And, you know, Rob, you know, we haven't been hearing much from him. And, you know, he's probably lonely since Black China then left him or whatever. And Malik's been, honey, friends with Chloe them forever. Even though she was dating O.T. Genesis. But we're going to see. But, I mean, does she have the right not to just tell nobody? I mean,
Yeah.
people, you know.
I mean, like, you don't have to volunteer information to anybody.
Yeah, but people, you know, knowing that she and O.T. been going together, I was messing around with her, they're assuming it, but she said, wait a minute, she ain't telling. But that was a little bit add speculation when a person, you know, if you don't say the name. But we're going to follow this story, and hopefully, you know, she find out who the baby daddy is, and child be a happy child. So All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, British soul singer, y'all, they're saying she's making headlines. Who am I talking? I didn't know she was well, he is a British soul singer, but she ain't no British soul singer, honey. Adele. Y'all remember Adele, you know, honey, she was the big ha-ha just recently and making all the good music and all that stuff. Where it's being reported, y'all, that she left her husband, honey, Mr. Simon Konachick.
What?
Yeah, they say she left her husband in April, and they're saying she's dating rapper Skepta.
Oh, yeah, Skepta, he's popping over there in the British grime scene, yeah.
So they got black British people?
Yeah.
And rappers?
Yeah, like most good actors are, like, you know, currently black. Like, you know, my man from Snowfall?
Yeah, well,
he's mad British.
That mess. Gary sitting up here trying to be messy.
I know what's his name. The guy who just recently, I can't think of his name here. I know he's British, but she left her husband for him. These women, I mean, what's going on with these European women leaving their husbands and stuff for these rappers and what have you? I guess. I don't know.
They want some excitement in their life.
I guess so, child.
They putting their foot on their neck.
I guess not, honey. So I guess they ain't doing something. But Jay said, honey,
they making that thing go. So disrespectful.
So disrespectful, honey. But anyway, child, they're saying they're spending more and more time together, and they said people had predicted that they could end up being the best great couple, honey, sooner than later. So, all right. Look, Adele, I hope she don't lose her fans, honey. You know, everybody love Miss Adele, honey, and things.
She ain't gonna lose her fans over that. That's her personal life.
That's her personal life, but Ricky, honey, we still living in the day, honey.
You got to think positive, Gary.
Yeah, I am. All right, moving on to my final story, y'all. Honey, let's continue. The problem care what y'all say about this man, but he has his rights too, y'all. Let's pray for R. Kelly, also known as Robert Sylvester Kelly. Y'all, they're saying he's been locked up for more than 2 months, and they say he's complained that his life is nothing short of hell. Now, they're saying that he revealed that he's suffering from a host of health ailments. They say he can't see his 2 young girlfriends at the same time, and they're saying he doesn't have enough phone time while he remains behind bars and, honey, without bail on federal sex abuse charges. Now, they're saying, y'all, in one letter to the judge, y'all, he said, honey, that his health, y'all, has rapidly deteriorated since he's been jailed on July the 16th. Now, Steve Greenberg said, y'all, that his client is now dealing with acute anxiety, numbness in his hand, and unrelated hernia, y'all, and he's not getting any proper medical care, y'all. So we got to really pray for R. Kelly, y'all, that he's going through this. I could imagine.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine why he got numbness in his hand? But just pray for him, y'all. So let's continue to lift him up in prayer. And, you know, hopefully, you know, if they're not charging the man, why are they keeping him in jail?
Because he's a bail risk. He's a flight risk.
Oh. Well,
you know, I know the law.
I see that.
Everybody on this morning shouldn't have been in enough trouble. We know the law.
You think he would try to leave, though?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. I can see him going to a third world country where those laws allow them. They don't have to be
extradited back to the States.
To the United States, right?
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, poor R. Well, anyway, y'all, let's hopefully that he get his medical care and stuff that he needs and stuff. You know, because we don't want him to go through his hernia, his untreated hernia, and his numbness in his hands.
So he got untreated hernia?
He said he got an untreated hernia. They say he got he's acute anxiety, and he got numbness in his hand.
Yeah. He's going to have to 12 play with himself.
Well, we just got to pray, y'all. Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is beautiful cardboard. On the high end, you say beautiful cardboard, and on the lunch, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for it.